Hey everyone, it's Bacon Strips. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing fantastic. As the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha has been released, and my thoughts are, this is Call of Duty. Take that as you will. First off, obviously, this is not the full build of Black Ops Cold War. This is, not the final build of the game, thank goodness, because, there's a lot of things that they can fix here. But this is, just an early build of the game that they're going to work on and fine-tune, ahead of its November release. So, they got about, what, 2 months? 2 months to fully, I don't know where that dude came from. But they got, like, 2 months to fully, complete the game in time for the release date, and it's coming out in November. I forget where exactly, but this is Miami, one of the 3 maps available during the alpha. I like this map. I think that this map is not too terrible. This is my favorite map of the 3. They released Miami. Oh, was it Satellite? This big wide open map, kind of desert kind of vibes, and a what's the other one? I always forget the other one. Moscow, which is like some place in Russia. A couple buildings in Russia and stuff. I like Miami. It is a little dark. It's tough to see people, and it's not the best map for kill streaks, like air streaks, the chopper gunner, particularly. Besides that, I mean, it's a pretty decent map. I saw this one comment on Twitter about the maps. It was the maps have a lot of unnecessary space, where it's like they don't really need to have that much space, and I agree completely. I mean, there's a lot of like extra room, I would say, that doesn't need to be here. Pick up the little 7 piece so far, 7 kill streak to unlock my war machine. I will say this as well, of the streaks available, the war machine is my favorite. It doesn't get taken out by any anti-aircraft. You can just put it on and start blowing people up, and it's an easy, like, 4 or 5 kills. I will say the weirdest part of this whole beta is the score streaks, how they're set up. It's kind of weird, like, still being able to earn them upon death. Like, your streak continues, and it kind of takes the point of score streak away. You can only earn the high score streaks if you keep your kill streak alive, though, because, That's just how it is. But yeah, I mean, I would say this war machine needs to be tuned a little bit, just because like people with flak jacket, at the end of the day, they can only survive like one of these things, and it has enough ammo to easily put 2 people out of commission, like those 2 there. Those 2 fools. The attack helicopter, on the other hand, that thing sucks. It's very easy to run like cold-blooded and just whatever perks hide you from all the score streaks, so therefore it's not all that helpful. That flak jacket, no problem. Get him out of here. So I'll say the war machine is easily one of the better score streaks. Miami, I like the map. If it was a little smaller, it'd be perfect. It'd be like a fantastic map. Does it flow well? I mean, there's places for snipers. There's places for close quarter combat, except not really. It's more like mid to long range gunfights, which is fine for now until it's not. I noticed on the Satellite, the desert map, it's probably my least favorite, just because you get a lot of snipers on that map, a lot of people sniping. So I when in Rome, be like the Romans. I think that's how the saying goes. I'm not really sure. Oh look, I get the final, or the best play. That's me. This is the best play of the entire game right here. Look at that. Look at this exciting stuff. I completely forget that you switch at 100 for domination. So I called in my attack helicopter there, and it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is what it is. I do get the chopper gunner eventually. Overall, it's a lot better than Modern Warfare 2019, in my opinion. Straight away, I mean, this is exciting to play. You see a lot more people rushing, and that might just be a for now thing until people, get more exposed to the game, and then you get the campers and all that. The matches that I played, like, not a whole lot of people have been camping, so that is always a good thing. And the one thing that I've seen the majority of, you know, social media and everybody complaining about is skill-based matchmaking, which is funny to me. So, skill-based matchmaking, just brief overview. The game matches people of equal skill together. And I guess one of the main reasons that they do that is so that the new players or the bad players at the game do not get paired with the, you know, the super good, almost pro level players, because otherwise the pro level players would absolutely dominate them. Now, a lot of people are upset that this is in the game. This wasn't always in Call of Duty. Apparently it was, you know, according to developers, but no way. I will say it wasn't as strong. There, I get the chopper gun. It wasn't as strong as previous Call of Duties, but now it's become something of like a running joke where it's like you can't do well in a Call of Duty game anymore because it's just, if you do well, the game will pair you up against other like pro level players, and then it's like everyone's an even match, and then it's like you're spending a lot more time and energy trying to just compete, and it's like that just shouldn't be the case for a game. So here, I mean, you can see pretty much everyone's running cold-blooded. I think there was like just one person that showed up on the map, so it's like I have no idea where people are, so sometimes I'm just like randomly shooting, hoping to hit somebody. I will say the one good thing about the chopper gunner, you stay up here a long time. Like, you get a good bit of time in the chopper gunner. If it was like easier to see people, maybe on like that wide open map satellite, this streak would go ham. I mean, I like that you can even shoot at A. I think I get somebody in there. Yeah, nice. But yeah, and then I saw that red square for a second, but yeah, it is what it is. But my thoughts on skill-based matchmaking, and I'll be completely honest. Do I like skill-based matchmaking? No, I do not. I see what the developers are trying to do, right? It's like basketball. Or I'm going to compare it to basketball here. You don't have middle schoolers go and play against high schoolers. It's that simple. If you're a high schooler and you have that, you know, like a varsity level high school team, is not going to go and play against a bunch of middle schoolers because the middle schoolers would get destroyed. You know, you would completely just dominate against the middle schoolers if you're that high school varsity team. At least you would hope. That's the reason that high schoolers play against other high schoolers and middle schoolers play against other middle schoolers, because the middle schoolers need their level of competition so they can grow and mature and eventually get to the level where they can play against the high schoolers when they're in high school. And that's the general principle of skill-based matchmaking. Now, that's all fine and everything, right? But my main concern, or my main like point to that, is this is a game. This is not a sport. This is not, you know, something competitive that I'm like, okay, time to compete, time to go out there and compete to win $1,000 for this tournament. Like, no, I don't want to compete. I want to come here, sit down in front of my PS4, put my headphones on, and go dominate some middle schoolers. You know, I just want to go beat up on them. I want to go out there. I want to get like 50 kills. You know, here I go 29-9. I want to go out there and get 50 kills and have 4 deaths. You know, and call in 2 chopper gunners in the match. That's what I want. But I can't do that because of skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking is going to say, nope, you're going to go against these other equally skilled players, and you're going to go 13 kills and 13 deaths, and the score is going to be, you know, like that score was, I mean, we dominated them. I think it was like 200 to 53. They want the score to be 200 to 198. That's the point of skill-based matchmaking. They want all the games to be absolutely even, all the players to be equally matched, and for you to sweat your face off trying to compete. And it's like, I don't want that. I don't play the game to do that. I play video games to have fun and to relax. But it's like when you match me up with players of equal skill, I feel like I'm playing a sport. I feel like I'm playing a sport, and it's like competitive. Like, I can play basketball for fun. We're in the lead. But it's like when you're putting me up against like players of equal skill, like there's no having fun there. You know, like you're competing. It's like I'm in this to play a game, and you're making this like a sport. And I'm not a big fan of that. I do not like it at all. Here's my thing though. Because it matches players of equal skill, I'll be honest with you all, I'm not that good. I'm not that good at this game. I'm not that good at Call of Duty in general. Just because like I'm not trying to sweat my face off. So it's like I will have the games where I'm pretty bad. That's my first time using C4. It's so weird. Like you have to throw it and there's a delay now between when it blows up and yeah. I mean, if you use C4 in previous Call of Duties, like you can tell. I feel like, you know, Call of Duty needs to take this out. And the way they take it out is they give everyone a league play. They give everyone a separate playlist of modes where it's like, if you want to play these games, these game modes against people of equal skill, you select that playlist. So it's like, hey, you want to go compete? Go compete. Go be by yourself and compete. But here's the thing, we're not going to compete in the regular playlist because that should feel more like a game and you should have more fun. Now, what about the players who are getting beat up on? You know, what about the players who are bad? Guess what? That was me. That was me not too long ago. That was me in like previous Call of Duties dating way back to the OGs, the Modern Warfare 2s, the original COD 4, the Modern Warfare, well, I didn't really play Modern Warfare 3, but the Black Ops 1, like I had to learn to get better. And the more I played, the better I became. The better I became. Yeah, the more I played, the better I became at the game. And guess what? Eventually, I got better to the point where I'm at now, where I think I'm slightly above average. Slightly. Very slightly. It's like there's average, and then there's like amateur, and I'm between that. I'm like slightly above average. Like if I was to play this thing for money, I can guarantee you I'd have like 2 kills in total and like 15 deaths. Yeah, just because I like rushing around. I'm not a big camper, and I feel like to do well in Call of Duty nowadays, you have to camp and stuff, and that's what a lot of the good players do. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to talk about how good other people are at the game. I'm pretty bad. It is what it is. So I'm not too affected by skill-based matchmaking. That being said, I am a little bit. Like, I am playing against people of equal skill a lot of the time. A lot of the time I'm playing against people who are better than me. So it's like, I don't know, those games, you won't see them because those games I'm dying a bunch of times. I mean, I'm still getting a good bit of kills, I've noticed throughout this alpha, but I'm still dying a bunch of times. But that being said, it's just not fair to the people who, you know, just play these games to have fun. Now, to the bad players, it's like, yo, you need to get good, buddy. Like, this isn't, we're not going to hold your hand through this game so you can try to get better as you play. It's like, that's not fair to everyone who's already gone through that. Like, I've already gone through all the pain and suffering and learned how to get good at this game. Like, you need to do that too. Like, there's no hand holding out here. It's like, you want to play this game for fun? That's great. Because everyone should be playing this game for fun. If you don't want to play this game for fun, then you should have your own playlist where you can go off and play in your own thing. And here's the thing, Call of Duty has done that before. Black Ops 2 had league play in it. And this is a Black Ops game. So it's like, yo, it shouldn't be that hard to bring this back. You bring back the league play. And guess what? Like, the developers are saying like, oh, Call of Duty has always had skill-based matchmaking. No matter what game you are in, it's always had skill-based matchmaking in some aspect, right? Now here's the thing, it has not been as strong in the previous Call of Duties as it has been in the more recent ones. Like Modern Warfare 2019, it's been like super strong. This game, I'm feeling like it's going to be strong as well. I feel like we're never going to get back to a Call of Duty that doesn't have skill-based matchmaking because the developers are always trying to cater to the new players, to the weak players. But my thing is like, yo, you had this game mode before. At least put that game mode in so the pros can go play with the pros. And at least skill-based matchmaking, and like keep it off. Like, don't make that a factor because it's like, oh, no one needs that. No one needs skill-based matchmaking in this game. The new players, guess what? They should have their own. Black Ops had combat training, bruh. Black Ops had everything to solve skill-based matchmaking, and they need to put it back in this game. They had combat training for new players, man. I'm out, man. Get this, yo. I can't believe this. They had a whole playlist, or not a playlist. They had a combat training where you could literally level up your first 10 levels and then play with like regular people. But you could level up 10 times against bots and learn the game, learn the maps, learn the weapons, and be fine. Like, bring that back. Bring back league play. Get rid of skill-based matchmaking, please. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was 19-3. It was a short game, so I decided to include it also. I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard there, but if you made it this far, thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one. Deuces.